Welcome to Accounting School. Today, we won't be auditing financial statements or analyzing tax laws. Instead, we'll conduct a special audit, an audit of Bangladesh's independence. Just like a company has its financial journey, a nation has its historical ledger, full of assets, liabilities, and equity. So let's apply our accounting and auditing mindset to analyze the greatest transaction in Bangladesh's history. Our independence on March 26, 1971. Every entity has an opening balance. Before 1971, Bangladesh, then East Pakistan, was part of a combined entity. But if we audited that entity, we'd see some serious financial misstatements, unequal resource allocation, economic exploitation, and lack of representation. The financial health of East Pakistan was deteriorating under mismanagement. Our assets, agriculture, jute exports, and workforce were generating revenue, but the retained earnings were unfairly distributed. Essentially, we were running at a loss. If we performed a risk assessment, we'd identify significant material misstatements in financial equity. Imagine a company where one division contributes 60% of the revenue but gets less than 30% of the resources in return. That's a going concern issue. The people of Bangladesh identified this misstatement and raised audit queries. Unfortunately, those in power refused to issue a management response. The risk of material misstatement led to a major audit adjustment, the fight for independence. On March 7, 1971, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman issued what we as auditors might call a qualified opinion on the governance of East Pakistan. He highlighted the irregularities, warned of risks, and set conditions for rectification. But instead of a corrective action plan, the management, West Pakistan, failed to address the concerns. The control environment had collapsed, and it was time for a forensic audit, the Liberation War. On March 26, 1971, the ultimate audit adjustment was made. Bangladesh declared independence, essentially writing off its old liabilities and setting up a new financial statement, a sovereign nation with a fresh start. But this adjustment came at a cost, the cost of 3 million lives, sacrifices that became the capital investment for our future. After independence, Bangladesh started with a negative retained earnings balance, war-torn infrastructure, struggling industries, and resource constraints. But through smart financial management, investments in garments, remittances, and agriculture, we turned our balance sheet around. Today, Bangladesh's GDP growth is one of the strongest in South Asia, and our foreign reserves, infrastructure, and human capital are our strongest assets. As auditors, we know that strong internal controls ensure sustainable success. For Bangladesh, these controls are education, good governance, and technological advancement. If we maintain these controls effectively, our financial statements will continue showing growth, stability, and prosperity. After 53 years, if we audit Bangladesh's progress, we can confidently issue an unqualified opinion. Our nation is moving forward with strong financial fundamentals. But as responsible stakeholders, we must ensure compliance with ethical governance, transparency, and continuous development. Happy Independence Day, Bangladesh. Stay financially and patriotically strong.